Hey there, comic book friends. I'm Travis, and it's New Comic Book Day. Yay! Or at least New Comic Book Day for me. These are comics that are more than a week late. I actually technically got them yesterday, which was Comic Book Day, but they were actually books for last week, September 5th. These are the comics that I will be talking about this coming Saturday on the Comic Book Roundtable. There will be a Comic Book Roundtable. I'm not working. So I'm going to hurry up and roll through these because I have to read all these before the weekend. And I still have one comic from the week before that. That's how far behind I've gotten. 16 books this week, it looks like. I think technically only 15 because one of them was the DC Nation thing. And it's like a giant advertisement. I almost don't read it. I thumb through it and look at the pictures occasionally. But other than that, anyway, so let's talk about these books real quick. We'll not talk. I'll just show them to you and then we'll go on. Right off the bat, new Vertigo book, Border Town. I've heard that this is already sold out. And lots of people are pretty excited about it. So I'm really curious to jump into it. I think it's interesting that the different Vertigo titles have a different kind of a branding here as far as the logo goes. And I like the fact it's tucked off on the side like that. No idea what this book about, but it is a Vertigo book, so I always check those out. Eric Esquivel written, and Ramon Villalobos is on art, and Tamara Bonneville doing the colors on it. Super cool. Looking forward to checking it out and see what it is like. Some of the line work and some of the little lines is kind of Frank Quiet-like on the art, so that's kind of cool. Black Science issue number 38. We have to be rolling to an end. I think there's one more arc of this. Anyway, always love Black Science. Looking forward to seeing what Rick Remender has to say and the ever always awesome Matteo Scalera art, as always, of course. Issue 3 of Captain America. I think I'm going to dig this book. The pacing is still a little strange on it. That seems to just be kind of a Coates sort of a deal, but look forward to checking that out and seeing what we got going on. But issue 2 was kind of a rehash of what issue 1 was. So that's the pacing thing, right? I'm yawning. I'm tired. Issue 5 of the Immortal Hulk. This seems to be coming out really fast. But you know what? I really don't mind. I really, really enjoyed it. The ending of last issue kind of set up with a potential that what the heck is his name? The Yeti, the Bigfoot. The heck is his name? Anyway, he's going all, out of control Hulk, zombie Hulk. So be curious to see how that all plays out. It's been really good. I really enjoyed it. Really, really digging it. Justice League issue number 7. Or the new Justice League, it says over there. But anyway, Justice League 7, real curious to see where this goes. Chang back on art. The Fury of Hawk Girl. We're going to see some Hawk Girl wrecking some stuff. So I'm looking forward to that. I've enjoyed this simple story, but it's been fun. Always an excellent book. Paper Girls. We'll see what's happened here. Is Matt going to get cured of her dying of leukemia? Really curious about that. Love the Nimbus, this cover, the Nimbus around her. That's just awesome. Good stuff. Paper Girl, talking about the Paper Girl. Anyway, Green Arrow issue number 44. It's the second issue of Green Arrow I'll be reading, written by the Benson sisters. Fernandez on art. We'll see what this ends up being like. Alex Maleev was doing some of the covers, but this one does not look like that's the case. So we'll see where this takes us. I didn't mind this story, but there's some odd moments in that first issue. So we'll see where this takes us and what I really think of it going forward. Book I'm always enjoying. Any of the Super Sons stuff has been really good. This is issue 2 of 12. We've got this whole group of from some other dimension or the future or something like that. These kids that are basically the Legion of Doom kid version. So, and they're after our dynamic duo. So really curious to see how that plays out. And yeah, I enjoy the first issue. I like these two. I like John and Damien together. I think they're just a fun group of kids. So Tomasi written. Batman issue 54. It's a curious cover. I'm not sure who did the art on that. This is Wagner. Matt Wagner doing the art. I haven't really been paying attention. You know, I know that people have probably already been talking about the book, but so I'm curious. We're gonna do kind of a dynamic duo thing here. Obviously, Shadows of the Past. Curious to see what that ends up being like. I've been really digging Batman, the Batman that this kind of him doing jury duty and whatnot, Bruce Wayne doing jury duty was excellent. So I'm not sure where this story's gonna go. And Matt Wagner on art, that's kind of cool. Is it Matt Wagner? I want to say it is. Should I look? So I'm not just throwing out names that aren't right. Yeah, Matt Wagner. Sweet. And it definitely looks like Matt Wagner art, so it'd be fun to check that out. A book that I haven't seen in quite some time coming to me. This is issue number 3. Big gap between issue 2 and this. It feels like, if not accurate, I really think it was. There's a big gap. But I really this is kind of an intriguing comic. This whole body swapping thing. You know, it's the build is the ultimate experience. You can put your conscious for a brief period of time in with the consciousness of another person inside their body and feel what it's like to be them, to get their, you know, be like the ultimate intimate sort of a thing. In this case, a woman is transferred into this, the creator of this whole thing's body, and her body has died. She knew that her body was going to die. She had massive cancer and that sort of thing. So now she's hijacked him and is hijacking his body more and more. So I'm curious to see where that goes and whatnot. So it's been cool. And I'm curious about all my books, right? I hear that's a bad reviewing type thing. Not that I'm reviewing these books, but to say you're curious and interested where things go is a bad thing to say about books, supposedly. I don't know. Clan Killers, issue number 3. I think I'd be like the only person reading this book that I'm aware of. And the book is nuts. There's elements of it that I really like. And other starts, I'm just like, I do not know what's going on and why is this happening, sort of a thing. Which tickles my fancy in some ways, even when it's bad, if it really has me stumped. And this kind of does. So it is about a daughter of a clan that's kind of Scotland and that sort of an area set back in the Middle Ages. They control everything. And she wants to overthrow all the clans and destroy the goddess. There's this goddess they pray to and whatnot. And like I said, there are elements in this that are really cool and really fascinating, intriguing, and art moments that are that way. And then there's other parts that just feel incredibly clunky and not well thought out. So, but I'm intrigued by the whole thing. Not interested. I'm intrigued. I don't know. Shadow Road, issue number what? 3? Yep. Issue number 3. Always did these mythical Westerns. And this is set in the world of the Sixth Gun, which anybody who watches my channel or knows me knows I absolutely love. So I'm just, you know, it's been solid so far. The AC Asmund art is decent, not as good as Brian Hertz's cartoon style, but still really enjoyable. And we're slowly sinking deeper into these characters and the nemesis that is threatening them. There's this thing called I want to say it's the Hunt, but then that doesn't sound right. That is slowly, you know, hunting them down and killing lots of them. This girl's entire family, entire village in South America was destroyed. She is now up in the Southwest hunting for the hunter, kind of thing. She wants to get a shot off on him before he comes back to harvest her. So I'm curious about that. Oh, I said the curious word again. Oh, dang. Anyway, Stray Bullets, issue number 38. Super stoked for this. Always cool. Don't know exactly. I think things are going to kind of come to a header in this part of it. So, yeah, you know, I'm intrigued. You know, I just noticed that this book has gone to $4.99. I wonder when that happened. Because I don't think it was always a $4.99 book. well worth it though. Story is just epic. Just get on the book, read it anywhere. And if you're not going to read this, but you're curious about what David Lamphem does, what his style is like, there is a new Black Crown book coming out from IDW soonish. Logger. It's called Logger because it's like a blogger and a lodger mixed together. So it's called Logger. That will give you, I'm betting, somewhat of this kind of experience. And it'll be a shorter sort of a gig. So I see that Luke is here, Gotham Central, and he says it's weird not seeing my Batman background. Just trying to take a break from the Batman. The Batman was never supposed to be a permanent fixture, and here it's been there for 6 years now. So kind of crazy. So Deathstroke versus Batman Endgame. This is the final issue of this. I'm so happy it's done. I've not enjoyed it, to be quite honest. It was all kind of the buildup of, oh no, is Damian, whose kid is Damian? Kind of the threat that maybe they were going to change that. I should have just ignored it and ignored this whole thing. I said, I haven't enjoyed it. And I feel like it was called kind of a ruse of sorts and whatnot. So anyway, probably the phone's going to ring. You're going to have the phone ring for a while, unless somebody else in the house gets it, because I'm not going to answer it. I'm talking comics. And finally this week, it is The Dreaming, a part of the Sandman universe. I still love this kind of thing here for the number one. This is one of the new titles. Love that cover. That cover is a what is his name? Well, I'm drawing a blank on names today. Anyway, I'm super excited for this book, written by Simon Spurr. More importantly for me, Blisk Everly does the art in it, and I am just the biggest Blisk fan. She is just awesome. She's an incredible artist. She's, far enough out in front. She's inking all of her own work, I believe. Super excited about that. If you're all interested, check her out on Instagram. She has lots of times that she'll actually show herself inking stuff and whatnot. She can load the brush, and just the grace as to how she can move a brush to ink. It's just, it blows my mind. It's incredible. I'm flipping through this to see if I can find where it lists the creators at, so I can tell you who did the cover. It's like Jolly or something like that, right? It's infuriating. When they put the credits like hidden somewhere into the middle of the book, right? Oh, yeah. So I'm just going to look through every picture of the entire thing because, hey, you not know. Are they really not going to show us where it's at? Seriously. Ooh, looks cool. Yep. So there's not a title page. Oh, right there. That didn't look like a title page to me. It looked like an advertisement, but that's the title page. So The Dreaming, The Kingdom. Yeah, Jolly Jun Chung did the cover. So I think he's gonna do the covers for quite a few of them. Anyway, super excited about that. Dip into The Dreaming. Specifically has to do with this character mostly, who's got like wings for ears. Dorothy is her name. Dorothy, Donna, something with a D. So yeah, we're checking it out and seeing what that is, see what it's all about. And that is it. That is it. I'm going to get off of here so I can finish my last book from 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, so I can then read these books, so I can be around and talk about them on Saturday. Have a great one, everybody. And a little bit of Johnny Cash giving you all the finger, because that's the kind of day it's been. Anyway, have a great one. See you this weekend.